So I'm going to be discussing with you in this video the major findings discussed through this class this semester. So starting off with the first article we have went through this semester was the float in 2013. And the major findings was they found that A. vega cannot produce gametes because its genome does not allow for meiosis to occur. They also found out that A. vega reproduces sexually, the genome was duplicated, and the determined genome sequence of A. vega. Next, moving on to the second article, the Deng 2010, they found that the SAS gene has both salicylic acid synthesis abilities and antifreeze disability, proteins were present. There was evidence of duplication of bifunctional ancestral genes and evidence for conflict resolution through mutations of the duplicated gene of the SAS gene. The third article we went through is Barrett in 2008. There was a low allele value found for this one. Increased survival rate in the species was bred earlier. With the fish that was being looked at with reduced armor had growth advantages. Next was Norton in 2006. The authors found evidence that natural selection occurred at skin pigmentation, and they also found genetic variation at the skin pigmentation loci. Next was Mitchell in 2019. They found that the hybrid fitness evolved into 7 generations. The hybrid evolution was faster for most traits. The damage done by seed predators and strong selective pressures decreased the value of the later generations, and it shows the pathway between hybridization and adaptation. Next was Burrell in 2012. The researchers showed that hornets diversified in the Cambrian, and then they also showed the ancestor of the genus Anthros and Pyramid, but the descendants were lost. Then for Turnback, the researchers found evidence for Preozoic reproductive isolation. The researchers also found that males attacked bird dummies with the same coloration as their own. And then McKellar found that amphid, conifers, and hardifers are linked to space and time. They're linked together, and their amber is linked by a specific tree type, which tells them about their feeding patterns. Then for Martin, they found that there was a compensatory base change between chromophore and Syncyticoccus. So there was a different cyanobacteria, and there was a presence of cynodondins. Then for Sherry, that there was a variant in the second growth that was relevant to the modifications for the primary growth. And they also found that young plants have lobe stems and uneven bundles, which made them stronger. Then for Jones, they showed 3 life-distinct cycles of Cymobaccoda. Cymobaccoda didn't show any presence of chitin or cellulose cell walls, and they're common long group that's unusual compared to other fungi.